Welcome in, guys, to another After Hours. It's your boy Bo with the Rubik's Cube next to me. Hey, we are here for another show, another hour. I know you guys seen us yesterday. Y'all love this show and all the shares and all. We love you guys too. How are you ready? You ready for tonight? We got Mango back as well.
We got Mango back.
Oh, yeah.
You ready for tonight, Coach Dre?
Man, most definitely. Let's get it. Let's go.
So let's get right into it. Let's get right into our sponsors, Mr. Eric Hense, real estate advisor with SunWest Advisors. Go ahead and see where they can reach Mr. Eric Hense.
Man, we can reach Eric Hense at 816-729-3785 eSalesKC@gmail.com.
Hey, you looking to get a house, you looking to buy a house, you looking to get a beach on the beach somewhere, maybe in the woods, maybe you want a condo downstairs, maybe you want to get to the moon just like me and my Rubik's Cube and Coach Dre. Give that man a call again. Where, Dre?
Man, you want to get a beat on the beach? Eric Hense, 816-729-3785 eSalesKC@gmail.com. Guys, he will. Hey, if you going on a romantic trip, you want to go somewhere nice, man, call up Eric Hense, man. Eric Hense will put you out and your sweet love where you need to be. Flexible healthcare. Let's get it. Emily Afton, man. Hey, she got some of the best healthcare coverages out there, guys. She is phenomenal. And you can reach her at this number, guys, 913-215-9086. Again, 913-215-9086. Flexible health coverage.
U.S. Health Advisors, guys. So make sure you guys go out there and give her a call because, hey, she's out there doing what she need to do. And also, we have a new sponsor. Let's hear from them.
Save big on the hottest electronics. At Resell Electronics, we offer the best deals on new and pre-owned TVs, game consoles, cameras, plus so much more. With 2 convenient locations along Noland Road in Independence, stop by and visit us today.
Let's get right to it, guys. What do you? Mango's back in the building. How you doing today, Mango?
I've just accidentally fucking sprayed some spray in my...
Just a little juice in your eye, man. Go nothing wrong with that. Place you young, energetic. You should be used to getting that from your love, man. A little juice in your eye ain't gonna hurt you. So
I tend to keep it away from the eyes.
Yeah. so with that said, let's get into the classroom notes here, guys. We have first on the list best team for our Davante Adams.
There you go. Player.
Besides, you know, what I mean, what are we looking for? What team y'all looking for him to go into?
The
guys?
Jets, man. The Jets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for Davante to be with the Jets, guys. Now, if y'all watch my stuff on the Coach Dre show, man, on TikTok, guys, I said this. I said, listen, Davante Adams to the Jets, right? It's a perfect fit, gentlemen. Aaron Rodgers getting older. Aaron Rodgers need a go-to guy. He can deal with the nose to offense, that knows him, that knows what he likes to do. On that line, you go with Aaron Rodgers. You go to your captain. These guys are older, more experienced now, and they trust each other, right? And on top of that, man, Davante Adams can school Wilson. Wilson already getting double teamed as it is, fellas. Right? Now Davante over there now. What you gonna do? Then you got Bryce Hall back there now. You see how I'm saying? You're starting to develop that chemistry now. Now, like Aaron Rodgers ain't got to do too much now. Right. So my thing is this: go to the Jets, man. Get busy over there, and let's see that offense flourish. Let's see it flourish, man.
Hey, what about you, Mango? What you think? What do you think a good fit for him?
I mean, I think it's gonna end up being the Jets, but just for an interesting take. I know some people have been saying the Saints because of Derek Carr. It's not going to happen because they're already paying a receiver stupid money. But I just have like a vision. I'd love to see him in Minnesota with Justin Jefferson and Sam Darnold. I think that'd be really interesting.
That'd be interesting there. But be more it's a one team. If I'm the Raiders, if I got to look at it and I've got to trade, if I'm the Oakland Raiders, I'm like, okay, cool. I know a lot of Chiefs fans ain't going to agree with me, but hey, give me T. Higgins for Davante Adams. You know, I mean, you clear you clear off the some money off the books. You send Devontae Adams to the Bengals, and T. Higgins a free agent next year, so you know he's not going to sign there next year. So you know what I mean. Then they got to sign Jamar Chase. So you know what I mean, and then you can restructure his contract. So maybe that's probably an opportunity. You know what I mean. So you're going to let T. Higgins just walk, right? You're just going to let him walk right out the door and not get nothing from him? Why not just say, hey, we already got this guy. Then you give you a position to argue with Chase, like, hey, we got Devontae Adams already under contract. So what you want to do? You want to sit here, or you want to argue back the pennies on the dollar, or we could give you some leeway. Then your franchise tag, what's his name? Wherever the crybaby on the Bengals, number 1. You can franchise tag him. Then you go from there. What you had to say, Coach?
The top 5 best receiver in the league, and Jamar Chase. I got you, Jamar. I got your back, player. I like to me, Devontae just needs to go somewhere to where he can be a focal point of an offense. Because if you go to the Bengals with Jamar Chase, I don't see the fit. I don't see the chemistry over there with them, man. Again, with Minnesota, I like what you said though, but I'm trying to see the chemistry over there. Like, do I see it? I do see it with Minnesota though. I kind of see it because you got Justin Jefferson over here, right? You got Addison. Addison is a good talent too, guys. He is nice. I like Addison. Devontae Adams over there, what they doing, I can see that because they are a playoff contending team.
Oh,
but I don't know. Go ahead.
I've just been sent a really interesting trade proposal. I'd love to hear your opinions on it.
Man, come on with it.
Okay, so it involves the Raiders, the Chiefs, and the Jets. The Jets get Devontae Adams. Chiefs get Garrett Wilson. The Raiders get second pick from Chiefs and cash. Jets get 4th and 7th from Chiefs.
I don't know.
Garrett Wilson?
Yeah. Someone's just sent me that, and I'm like, that's interesting because I've not heard anyone mention his name because obviously the Chiefs are in the market for a receiver.
You would put Garrett Wilson over there?
Would that be the first time on a three-way trade in the NFL, just like they do in basketball? So I don't know if that would be possible. You know what I mean? If it does happen, maybe
go ahead. I say just not enough firepower. It's like I get that that's a good little trade, but the Jets need more firepower. Like for them to get him and you get rid of Wilson, man, they ain't gonna have no firepower for it. They're just gonna have Devontae Adams, man. You need to have a stack, somebody over like that offense had to be stacked. And I feel like you getting rid of Garrett Wilson ain't gonna do the Jets no justice. Especially if they're trying to go and push toward deep into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see that trade even being an option.
Apparently, the Chiefs have been involved in a free team trade before in 2021.
And what was that? What was that trade?
All it's telling me is I'm gonna butcher this net. I'm not even gonna say it because I'm not getting cancelled. It's a very non-white name, let's say that, and I'm not willing to put I'm not going out on a whim just to get absolutely shredded. But they traded someone to the Jets and received a tight end, and it says in a free team trade, which is crap information, but apparently it's been done.
Okay.
According to All Chiefed Up, the Chiefs have only acquired a player via trade after October 1st 5 times since 1994. 4 of the 5 happened under the Reed Veach era.
Mm-hmm. So who
was the guy?
Well, the way it's worded, it doesn't tell you shit. I mean, but
we'll give you. We'll find out. We'll put the answers out there on social medias. So with that said, man, let's get right into the next. It's time for the next class question. Are the Dolphins done, guys? We watched the Dolphins. We've seen the Dolphins. We seen everything. We watched them. The Tua went down. The Dolphins ain't been the same. Are the Dolphins done, Coach Dre?
Are the Dolphins done? Listen to me. Are the Dolphins done? No, the Dolphins not done yet because this is the first game with Huntley. Huntley played a bad game. I wouldn't say a bad game, gentlemen. I wouldn't say a bad game. He got to get the chemistry going. New quarterback, new system. Just get the chemistry going. Hey, and I watched it the other day, and guess what I seen? Tyreek Hill burnt Snead almost for a TD, but what happened? He overthrew him. He overthrew him, man. So to me, is this? He just got to get familiar with the speed over there, Huntley. He got to get familiar with the speed. We got two Lamborghinis over here. All right, got two Lamborghinis over here. All right, this is a pre-owned shop. Huntley, you're pre-owned. You know what I'm saying? You just coming. You know.
He just now got into the over there with the Dolphins.
That's what I'm saying.
The chemistry got to match up. So that's what you're saying, right?
The previous owner left with Tua. Tua's done. All right. So now you come to a pre-owned dealership, right? With two good cars, but we don't know who you are. Huntley, we don't know who you are now. Right now, everybody panicking. They saying that, the Dolphins is done. No, the Dolphins not done yet. Guys, wait till these guys get it put together. And get it put together, man. Get it put together, man.
Hey, so but looking at it, man, do you believe are they done, Mango?
Not just yet. If I'm being fully honest, I quite like Snoop Doggy Dogg that they've got quarterback. I mean, obviously he didn't play his best game, but unless you wanna trade Carson Wentz for Tyreek Hill, I don't think their quarterback situation is going to get any better because I think it'd just be stupid to let Tua go back out there this season.
Yeah. But if I'm everybody's saying the Dolphins are done, and I'm kind of on that bandwagon. Stick a fork in them, guys. They done. I don't think they making the playoffs.
I bet you would say stick a fork in them, sir. I bet you would say that.
They don't have a quarterback. They don't have it's like the team's chemistry is not there. They let the Tennessee Titans team that looked like they was on their way out the door come manhandle them.
How the fuck do you let Will Levis beat you?
Right. That's why I'm saying. Are they done? Like, yes, they allow you. They built their team on speed instead of chemistry. They just built their team on speed. But speed ain't always the answer, right? You gotta have other guys to do other things inside the scheme. But looking at it, man, I got to say that the Dolphins are done, man. I have to say they are done. I feel like they done.
I don't know. I don't think they done. I don't think I feel like this, guys. If you look at it, Levis was hurt. Mason Rudolph came in there. Guys, it was a defensive game, honestly. Was nobody really getting off. Both sides playing good defense because none of these quarterbacks threw over 100 yards. Right. So if you look at Tyreek Hill and his situation right now, they just the timing was off with Huntley and Hill, which to me, like you said, Mango, I believe that Tua should go ahead and sit out this whole season and let Huntley go in there and get some time in with them. And I guarantee you the Dolphins will be right back in the thick of things, man.
So with this, let's get into the next classroom question of the day. The Rashee Rice situation. A lot of people are rooming around here saying that, he probably back. He's done. The MRI is not reading correctly. They don't know if it's a tear. They don't know if it's this. With this Rashee Rice situation pending,
right?
If you Kansas City Chiefs, if you all in on the 3-peat, do you go trade some picks for a number one on somebody else's team, Coach Dre?
Okay, so the Rashee Rice situation is crazy, right? So when you have an Andy Reid, and I've been talking about this for a long time, Andy Reid is the best coach as far as adjustments. We seen Juju coming there, right? We seen Juju coming there. We seen like I said, I do like Scott Moore, and I do believe Scott Moore can produce. You see Worthy going there, and Worthy went off. You know what I'm saying? Look at how Andy Reid puts his guys into position, especially in the Rashee Rice the Rashee Rice role. So now you got Worthy with more speed. You know what I'm saying? More speed can actually push that position. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, it's a slot position, so he can push. That's a mismatch all day. So looking at it like this, I feel like the Chiefs really didn't have a drop off, guys. For real, it wasn't no drop off for real. Ain't no big drop off because the way how great Andy Reid is in this situation, bro, he can put anybody anywhere and they're going to produce. So the Rashee Rice situation doesn't really bother me at all. Just like with Hollywood Brown went down, guys. Did the Chiefs miss a beat? No. But we're talking about what they can beat. I don't see nothing like particular to this situation that's going to hurt Kansas City at all because Andy Reid is going to fill that void real quick and he's going to adapt. So I don't feel like the Rashee Rice situation is going to hurt Kansas City in no shape or form.
Mango.
I don't know if I agree with that in the sense of we were fine without Hollywood. I think we were fine without Hollywood because we had Rice and Rice had stepped up this season. We don't actually fully know the extent of what this offense is anymore without Rashee Rice. We know Justin Watson's capable of, catching some great balls, but you've got a Juju who I love him dearly, but he's not Juju that we had in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to be asked to step up a lot. The fact that after Sky Moore's drop against the Chargers, we saw him essentially benched and McCall started getting more snaps. When McCall has just been solely the punt and kick return guy, I think that tells you a lot.
Right.
I don't know. I think once they know the extent of the injury is when a decision will be made whether or not they deem it necessary that they need to go out and get someone.
Yeah, but looking at the situation, like could it be a guy that's on the roster? Could it be on this guy, that guy? But when it's all said and done, man, I'm looking forward to see what actually happens with Rashee Rice. I'm looking to see, I pray the situation gets better for him. Also, man, looking at everybody else, it's like you said, you got to have that next man up, mentality. The next man up mentality to see what happens, man. To see if the guy can come in and be that guy, to get everything done. So I say give these other guys a chance before you go out there and reach and see whoever's in your system and see if they can elevate, like a Justin Ross or Nico or one of those guys, Washington or somebody else, to see if these guys can elevate.
I'm gonna say
this
real quick, guys. Here's the thing, Mango, real quick, man. The reason why I say they ain't gonna miss a beat, guys, because we've seen how they adjust, how Andy Reid adjusts every year to injuries and stuff like that, man. We're talking about Sky Moore right now. We're talking about Nico. Guys can come in immediately and contribute right now. Like even Justin Ross, guys, we know what they can do, and it's all about the protection of Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes has to be protected. So it doesn't really matter who's out there. Can you protect Mahomes? And can Mahomes stop making bonehead choices? You know what I'm saying? Like, take your time, Mahomes. There are guys wide open. Just take your time, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at what Mahomes is doing right now, he is forcing the ball right now. So again, that's like the Achilles heel. It's Mahomes. But what I'm saying is this. Really dive into this offense, guys, and really look into this offense. There's not a hiccup. The Chiefs really did not miss a beat, guys. They really did not miss a beat. Like Rashee Rice is not the end all be all with this offense. It's Travis Kelce. It's be a buck. It's Travis Kelce. Now, if Travis Kelce didn't play, if he didn't play, then it would be a problem. Then it would be an issue.
Didn't you say he was washed?
But if you look.
Didn't you say Travis Kelce was washed the first 2 games?
Only you're talking about, Mango. Only.
But looking at Rashee Rice, yes, all the target. That's half the offense. All the targets he was leading the team in targets and possessions and everything yards after that. So I don't understand that you say, the offense go through Travis Kelce. The offense was going through Rice before he went down. So if it all said and done, we will see Monday. They're going up against one of the good. The Saints got a good defense. We'll see what happens Monday, what they do, what guy steps up. But I'm trusting Andy Reid to have this situation figured out before Monday.
Hold on. Wait. Let's go back to what you just said, player. Now, you said everything was going through Rice, right? Everything was going through Rice. Travis Kelce was going to double team. Everything's going through Rice. But you got Worthy now, sir. That's why I'm not tripping. You got Worthy that can come in and fit that void. The Chiefs ain't gonna miss a beat. They're not gonna miss a beat. Now, Travis Kelce was to go down for like an injury. I'm knocking on some type of wood in this house. If Travis Kelce was to go down, then it'd be the problem because that's your chain mover. That's your third down guy. When all the chips fall, Travis Kelce is the man. And guys, remember, Travis Kelce did step up because of the Chargers game. He did step up. He had 89 yards, right? I think it was target like 9 times 7 receptions for 89 yards, something like that. He stepped up. So if he goes down, then we have a problem in Kansas City. Then we have a big problem because he is the comfort blanket for Patrick Mahomes. So I'm not even worried about that because Travis Kelce is still involved and he's going to create situations to where he can get that one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about none of that right now.
My final thing would be is in regards to elevating someone from practice squad. I still think in that case, if the Rice injury is as bad as some people have thought it is to be, I still think we trade for someone because the fact that the person coming up from the practice squad didn't make the roster in the first place, I think it would be just to raise the floor. I don't think it's going to be someone who contributes on a massive, if Nico comes up, I think that would be because Dave Turb wants him on kick and punt returns, which would allow McCall to get more involved with the offense, which he did at the end of the Chargers game. I don't think Nico comes up and is wide receiver 4 or Justin Ross in that case. I think it's just someone to raise the floor a bit, and then they still trade for someone. DeMarcus Robinson Sessler, he's at the Rams. Do you remember him? He was good for us.
Oh, DeMarcus Robinson. I was wondering who that guy was. And look at him. That's a guy I like too. That's the guy I like too, man. But Chiefs made a move. Now look at him with the Rams, looking great over looking sweet. You know what I'm saying?
But again, he probably didn't fit the Chiefs schemes. He probably didn't fit the Rams scheme. You know what I'm saying? Scott Moore probably looking bad right now, but this is probably not the system that he fits in. He probably fits in a better, a Pittsburgh scheme or something like that. But again,
oh yeah. Sky Moore screams of a Mike Tomlin player, doesn't he?
Hey, you know what, though? You know what? That's a good point, gentlemen. I can see him over there because, again, like you said, Bo, Sky Moore might not fit what Andy Reid wants to do, and I do believe in Sky Moore because that man was a incredible in college, guys. I just need for that man to really get his targets. But for a guy, I believe this. Sky Moore goes to a team, guys, that's really going to target that man. He's going to really be the focal point of an offense, just like Christian Kirk over with Jacksonville. You got to have faith in this guy. This guy, to me, I believe Scott Moore can get it done. But like you said, Mango, that is a good choice. If Scott Moore was to go to Pittsburgh, he'll flourish in Pittsburgh.
And I think we'd all be fine with that. I think when he was drafted, we all thought, hey, this guy could be really good for us. And it's just not happened, and that's okay. And if he was to go somewhere else and produce, you've just got to be fine, maybe it was just he didn't fit in the system, and that's okay.
Good point.
But it's just not working out in Kansas City for him, unfortunately.
We'll see what happens. See what they use him on Monday. I'm rooting for the kid. I'll see what happens. See what happens Monday. So.
Trade him to the Cardinals. Get Zay Jones in a swap because I know we had him in for a visit. We had him in for a visit.
And Zay Jones hasn't been on the field. Hasn't been on the field yet.
So we'll see.
Another weapon for Arizona right now.
That's the end of that class notes. Let's get right into the last one. The Kansas City Royals win it all. They are in the playoffs. They won yesterday. You know what I mean? So can they finish and can they get it done all the way? What you got to say, Coach Dre?
I believe in them. I believe in the Royals. I believe collectively as a unit they can get it done because they shut out Houston. They shut out Houston, man. Houston is a good team, but I believe in Perez and them guys, man. I believe in the aura of the Kansas City Royals, man. Bobby Witt Jr., man. I believe in Bobby Witt. I believe Bobby can get it done, man. And just really watching is really honing in on what they did. You shut out the Houston Oilers, man. You shut out the Houston Oilers, man. That's created good team play, the good defense. That's why baseball is fun to watch, guys, because it's everybody hands on deck. It's everybody hands on deck, man. You know what I'm saying? We need each other, and that's what baseball is. And they got a good, healthy rotation, man. So I believe the Royals are going to get it done against the Oilers, man. They're going to get it done. And like the question stated, can they go all the way? I believe in why not.
Why not? Once you end the game, right? It don't matter how you got there to the dance. You got there to the dance, and you finish. You take it all the way. And I feel like the Kansas City Warriors can do that. I've been around this team all year. Been a photographer for the local newspaper here in Kansas City.
Right.
You know what I mean? Being there, we're watching them all year and to see, what they what they what they erg is, what they believe in around that team. And they that team is like, okay, who let the Royals in? Because they can get hot at any moment.
They can get hot.
They can get hot any moment. You got Bobby Jr., you got Perez, you got Garcia, you got these guys out there playing, and they can get hot at any moment, at any time. And who would want that team in the playoffs? And now they in now. Just get it done, take it all the way, and see what happens. What you think, man? Go. I
have questions as someone who doesn't watch the sport, and it's not really that popular here in the UK. What does like the layout of the season look like, and how does the playoffs work in that sport?
So
go ahead, boy.
The layout of the season, man, is like they play a lot of games, right? They play almost a lot of games throughout the season. They play. I think this is the sport that plays the most games besides basketball. So, looking at the layout this season, it's a long game to watch. That's a lot of people will say, "Oh, I didn't watch baseball because I don't watch this," because the hours of the game is long. It's like you're in there for a 3 to if the end is ninth inning to come to end, you're going to a 12th all the way down. So. And getting into the playoffs, man, it's like it's not like you got to win the series. If you don't win the series, then you're out. You know what I mean? Just like that. So it's not like a football game. You go, it's one game they play, and next thing they lose in the playoffs. You out. You got a chance. It's just like basketball. You got to win the series and go from there.
So baseball is a fun sport. I mean, if you really enjoy baseball, go to a baseball game. It's a whole different experience, man. It's a whole different experience. But baseball is. How like you said, sometimes okay, baseball. Here's the thing with baseball. Here's the real breakdown of baseball. Any sport, baseball, you're gonna play that team 3 times back to back. Right? You're gonna play this team. You may play the Yankees 3 times, like 3 games in a 3-game stretch. You may play the Oilers in 3-game stretch. That's how baseball works. Like any other sport, you play random teams, different teams. You know what I'm saying? But in baseball, you play that same team, that one team 3 to 4 times. Back to back. Then another team play them back to back. That's how baseball is, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between any other sport as far as like how the schedule goes. You play one team back to back to back to back, then you play another team back to back to back, like one game after another. So that's baseball in a nutshell. That's how baseball works. But yeah.
So with that said, man, that was the notes of the day. Let's go ahead and get right back into our sponsor before we close out. With that said, man, we got Mr. Eric Hense. Mr. Real Estate Advisor here at SunWest Real Estate Advisor. If you look at buy a home, sell a home, hey, you looking for a shell of a home, right? Something you can fix up. You know what I mean? Hey, got a decent backyard, give them a call. Or you looking at somewhere to get a house in the woods or, on a beach somewhere or nowhere, like I said, get to the moon with the Rubik's Cube. Hey, you can reach him at, Coach Dre?
You can get in the beach at 816 729-3785 eSales@kcgmail.com.
So with that said, man, we can have Miss U.S. Health Advisor, Miss Emily, a call. You're looking for to get some flexible health insurance. Give her a call. Where, Dre?
You can get if you want that flexible health coverage, you go to Emily Athen, 913-215-9086. Again. Flexible Healthcare, Emily Athen at 913-215-9086. Man, she is the real deal.
So with that said, hey, and let's hear another word from our new sponsor.
Save big on the hottest electronics. At Resell Electronics, we offer the best deals on new and pre-owned TVs, game consoles, cameras, plus so much more. With 2 convenient locations along Noland Road in Independence, stop by and visit us today.
That's our new sponsor, and I am Hense Todd, and that is Mango, and that is Coach Dre. We will see you guys tomorrow. So with that said, guys, let's
and do not miss the next episode of Four Guys in the Bar on Friday.
There it is.
We're out, guys.